Good morning. I'm back here at Supercar Sunday with my dear friend Addy. Addy, how are you today?
I'm alive.
What does that mean?
I had a heart attack on Tuesday.
And you're here on Sunday.
Yeah.
And you helped me set up.
I did.
Heart attack on Tuesday?
Yeah, it was, I mean, look, it could have been the deadliest heart attack, but fortunately for me, maybe I have a good, no, I don't know, good heart, but I have a strong heart.
Thank God.
And it recovered. And when I went to USC Medical Center, they thought that I'm not gonna make it at first. But then, you know, they realized that, you know, the EKG may have been borderline, not exactly telling the whole story. So there were 30 people around me, like 10 cardiologists. And lucky for me, it was not the deadliest thing. So I survived it.
So when I found out through a mutual friend, and I said, please rest. And he says, I'll see you on Sunday. And I was telling my wife, and she said, well, of course Addy will be there on Sunday. It's what he does. So Addy, we're so happy and grateful that you're here and healthy and thriving and smiling.
Listen, shit like that happens. We just need to, life is fragile. We need to think about that sometimes, right?
Yes.
And we, like you always say, we need to be kind to each other. And what happened to me was people not being kind to me.
So what did you bring? What did you bring today?
Whatever, my friend. I'm venting to you to tell you that I'm lucky to be alive,
and we're so happy.
And you like talking about kindness.
Absolutely.
And you like talking about
gratitude.
What did you tell me? What
love.
What is the reason?
Life.
Tell everybody what is the reason that you told me that this thing exists.
What thing is it? This car show?
Yes. There was one word that you titled it this morning.
Hope.
I pay attention.
Hope.
Exactly. Hope. And why is it hope?
Because it brings people together to see friends and to share, and it gives people something to look forward to. And you know, one day you're building a car, hope to have a car, and people like you share beautiful cars, and they get to sit in them and talk to people, and the car show's about hope.
So tell what you told me about people that have a whole week and they're working and it's not doing, you know.
So
and then what happened later on? What are they looking forward to?
So I've had people come up to me at Supercar Sunday and say to me, my Monday through Friday sucks. I hate my life Monday through Friday. The only thing that gets me through the work week is knowing that I'm going to go to Supercar Sunday on Sunday and see my friends, and that's what gets me through the week. And I always say that I love people more than cars, and the cars let me be around people. But if you look around, everybody's talking, sharing. He brought an incredible car out.
Steve is smiling.
Brought an incredible car out.
Smiling at this.
And
well, you should show his car.
oh, we've done his car.
You've done his
Oh
car.
yeah.
The most amazing thing I've
100%.
100%, right?
Yeah.
I got a car from him to bring it. I got his Pontiac. I didn't bring it here yet. You know, I mean, the quality of the thing that come out of this guy.
Incredible.
A little bit, that is, you know, the quality is like unbelievable. And you know, and he's smiling. Why is he smiling and why is he here?
So
That's Steve, my friend. You know,
Steve brought the car a few weeks ago, and I went, oh my God, this might be the nicest car that's ever been on Supercar Sunday. And I think I actually put that on the video. That might have been the title. Like that. I mean, it's who built it?
A few people.
Few people, and then Palmer painted it. Alan painted it.
Palmer painted it. The interior was by Albert Lara, and then Full Throttle Customs.
Sure. Okay.
In Fillmore.
Yeah, he dynoed my '68.
Best shop around.
Yeah.
Those guys, Brian
Solid.
there and Ray.
Yeah. Ray did my Camaro.
Quality people. Really nice.
Love it. Oh yeah, catering truck's back. Nice. He ran out of propane. So Addy, we're Ram. Are we gonna do this car now? I'm gonna have to do a whole other segment. We got to start over.
We talk about hope, and
Okay.
hope is important. You know, because this car, you know, meet here is about looking forward to see you and you see everybody and to see your friends.
So my mother, when we got pregnant with our first kid, my mom told me, if there's one value you instilled in as children, it's hope, because hope will get you through the hardest of times.
You know that no hope and not looking forward to anything is one of the biggest promoter for anxiety
And depression.
and depression. Yeah, and when it goes the other way, where you don't, the uncertainty of what can happen in the future, that's where you build anxiety. It happens to me all the time. I just don't know what would happen, kind of sometimes, you know, and I worry about stuff, and I worry about my cars and my carburetors, and I don't know if the Pontiac will start up. But let's go into this Toyota, because the Toyota starts up, because it's a fuel injection car. It's I think one of the best that ever came out of Japan, if not the best.
And Addy and I are gonna go do some yoga later. We'll drive a fancy car down to the beach and do some yoga at the beach.
You want to go? I'll take you for a ride on this, so we can continue. I'll give you a ride in this thing, and honestly, when you take this car,
So what is this car?
okay. So look, when you look around the car, you kind of like don't know what it is, right?
It looks like a combination between a Rolls Royce and a Bentley from the 80s. It's right-hand drive.
Right-hand drive.
So it's European. It's
Look British, maybe.
yeah, British
you know.
possibly. Okay. Nice leather interior.
Here, you will find a clue of what this car here on one little place. Here,
Hold on. It says V12.
V12.
Okay.
Here,
Toyota. What do you mean it's a Toyota?
it's a Toyota. You know, there is Toyota. Above, what's better than Toyota?
Lexus.
But it's still a Toyota.
Correct.
And above Lexus, there's a Toyota. Above Lexus. This is this car
A Toyota
is like,
Century.
look, the Japanese is a proud nation, right?
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
Japanese don't
Absolutely.
want their government people to be seen in parades, in a Mercedes, in a Bentley, in a Rolls Royce, in a Lincoln, a Cadillac. That's not their thing, right? They want to be in a Japanese-made automobile. So this is a Japanese equivalent to the Bentley, to the Mercedes 600 or whatever it is. But look at this, the Japanese are not really an ostentatious people.
Well, it's very Rolls Royce Bentley.
Toyota. Toyota makes it, you know. So look, there's so much.
And it's a V12.
It's a V12. So yes, there's so much pride.
Did they make any other V12 Toyotas?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think the only V12 that Toyota made was put into this car. Okay, so let's take a look at it.
Just another day.
Speaking about Japanese, this specific car was really, look, there's still plastic
Wow.
on it. The car is not an export car. Look, the things are in Japanese, but they did borrow some stuff from Lexus. So the thing that was borrowed from Lexus has English in it.
Oh,
Look,
how interesting.
The mirror thing here, left, right in English. This one on, off. The dashboard,
My grandma got rid of it.
look, this
Wow.
in Japanese. All of the radio and all that stuff is in Japanese. All of these controls here are in Japanese, you see? So there's a mixture. And what I did is I labeled stuff because I couldn't figure out how to do.
Oh.
Yeah, so I put on, off, auto, and all that stuff in English. Go inside the navigation screen in Tokyo. You cannot change this. You cannot change it to
What year is this?
97.
Wow.
So
Navigation in 97.
yeah. So now Toyota made this car, and then they have a generation,
Okay.
which they don't change for roughly 25 years. Generation 1 was a V8. Generation 2 was a V12. Hold on, we push something here. My flasher. Oh no. Where is my... Alright, now... Okay. You ready for it?
Let's see it. Toyota V12.
You see this thing?
Yes.
There's a Japanese guy or girl that makes this thing by hand,
Wow.
one at a time. That's how proud they are. I'm sure he doesn't have a cell phone on the desk.
Very proud of the V12. So airbox, so it's 2 6s put together.
Yeah. Headlight. Look at Mercedes even nowadays. Headlights plastic, right?
Right.
Glass.
Glass. V12 Toyota, never seen it.
V12 Toyota. I mean, the engine, you want to start it?
Sure. Quiet. It just hums.
Airbag suspension,
Front and back.
front back. This car at 30 miles per hour or 100 miles per hour feels the same. You don't hear anything inside. Now, there were two versions of the car as far as the interior.
Okay.
The leather interior, which is this one, okay?
Okay.
But that's the lower grade. The leather is the low, and the velour or the velour, what is it? It's I forgot. From camel hair, I think. What's it?
Okay. I don't know.
Okay. The fabric
Yeah.
on this is the more luxurious, because they think that the fabric absorbs more sound and the car is even quieter inside. So,
So this is a limousine, though,
in a sense.
in a sense.
In a sense. Okay. So,
So if you were Prime Minister,
the Emperor of Japan, the Prime Minister, whatever it is, you're being chauffeured in this car.
Okay.
I took this thing to Pebble Beach and doesn't have cruise control. And I was thinking, why not have a cruise control
Right.
in such a high-end car? Well, you are a driver.
so it doesn't
It's
matter.
your job. You wear gloves, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You drive it, and you need to drive the car. That's when you be paid to put your foot on the pedal, right?
So why this? Why this car? Why'd you buy this car?
Somebody came to me and said, "Do you know about a Century?" And I said, "Century? No." He said, I don't know, somebody showed me a Century or took me for a ride in a Century, or I bought a Century. I can't remember what it was. He said, "It doesn't get any better in the car world." I said, "Seriously? What about Mercedes, Maybach, Rolls-Royce, Bentley?" He said, "Get into a Century and just see the quality and how everything freaking works
Oh, I
in
believe
this
that.
thing.
I believe that.
It's just a reliable luxury car and not ostentatious. You look at it, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't say Shufuni Anash. You know what Shufuni Anash is?
No.
It's in Arabic. Shufuni Anash. Look at me, people.
You speak Arabic?
Abisale. Abisale is Yiddish. A little bit. Now look, the idea is, here, and I'll show you how it starts, okay? The idea is that you will be sitting here,
Okay.
okay? Now, they gave you all the controls,
Okay.
okay? You have the control of the air conditioning. If I turn the key, you will see here the displays and all that.
Wow.
Some can be ordered in a little bit different configuration with the screens like that, whatever. There is a remote control, which I have no clue.
Wow.
No, but you see?
Wow.
There's no freaking, I have no idea what it does.
A remote control.
A remote control to something, but everything is Japanese.
That was innovative.
Okay, now, so that goes in here. Now, Century makes, you see this? Century. This thing is a recording device.
So if you're a
sitting
spy.
here, no, if you're sitting here and you have something that you want later on to dictate or remember, you can record this thing. You see? And there is a Century headphones.
Wow.
You see, it's a Century on
Unbelievable.
it, right? I don't know if I ever opened this.
You know, it's like the old Lincolns would come with vanities, right? All the
Yeah.
vanity kits. And then this has its own set of vanities, but it's more business oriented.
Okay, now you have controls here, and you can control your seats and this seat. Now, why would you need to control this seat? Because, look. So now, you take your shoes off, okay? Like a Japanese tradition, and you go like that, okay?
Right.
So now, how do you control all that? You see, here. You see the seat here?
Yeah.
So I can move this one, and I can move my seat here back. So if I...
Wow,
you
look at
see?
that.
So my seat here goes back, okay? And I can go up and down, but if I want to line up this seat with this, now I have control. So let's put the front seat here. So here. So here's your front seat now sitting more or less how it should be, right? Now I go like this and I want to line it up. I can easily do it. I move it forward here. Okay? You don't even hear it. I go like that. I move this one forward. It's gonna stop before it hits here automatically. Okay, now I can move this up and down if I like. You know, I can recline. Oh, that's a massage. Okay, hold on. So now,
You could use a massage after what you've been through.
exactly. Okay, so that goes like this. Where was this thing? Oh, here. Okay, this goes like this. This goes like this. This thing needs to go a little bit up. This one needs to go a little bit back.
And it touches.
Okay, and a little up, like this, and here. And now you make yourself a little bed. You know, so you sleep in this thing and you're being chauffeured. Now, I haven't used the massage, but I don't think it works. Oh, it does? Oh, that's lumbar support.
Okay.
Okay, in the back. And I think the massage, oh here, massage. You see?
Yep.
The vibration thing. I think the ignition needs to be on. And a little heater in the back here. You know? Here. You know?
Only Abby.
Look at the quality. A little mirror in here for everybody. There's a mirror here. There's a mirror here. And this.
Very business oriented.
Very, you know, yeah, you can hang your clothes, you have different reading lights and all that stuff. It's a very, what is this? A little clock. Amazing, no? So now,
So later
I'm-
you're going to drive me around like we did in the Duesenberg.
Today.
I don't know about today.
okay, now, just in case,
I've been a bad boy. You
No,
can hit me with it.
no.
For your shoes. I know it's a shoehorn. Oh my god. Hey, Eddie.
you see, that's part of the car. I don't ever use shoehorn, but look,
Yeah.
That's part of the car?
part of the car, that's handmade.
unbelievable.
They're probably not too alike, and they give it to you and they stick it here.
you serious?
I thought an
Yes,
umbrella
here,
was
no.
unusual.
I was gonna say the umbrella, right? The rolls, yeah.
Hey, look, here, come on.
I learned about foreign cars from him when he buys them. This is wonderful.
Is it still like beautiful? Great car.
V12.
It doesn't get any
All
better.
right, we'll get more after the show's over. Addy, we're gonna wrap for now and come back because you have too many people around, and
Okay,
we'll get
do you
more.
want, I'll take you for a ride later on, or you have soccer?
Let me figure it out. We'll talk before the show's over.
Okay.
Yeah, this is great.
There's only one Addy.
The last one that's